If you're a woman that's had to flee your home with nothing but the clothes on your back and your children in tow, and you end up in a women's refuge, and then you're given a pack that has makeup in it, toys for your children, it can make a huge difference between whether you really want to fight.
You do always need money. Fundraising is a constant thing when you're a charity, but some of the stuff that I've got as a result of the business connections I've been introduced to have actually been more useful than money.
A community is only as good as what you put into it and get out of it. I mean, and it's no good just taking and not giving.
Free market capitalism, in order to survive, had to maintain the social dimension. Doing good things in local communities, that rubs off on local people, and it's all part of the process of being a good business. You can have one meeting after another, and you can get a degree of consensus about what needs to be done in an area. Everybody goes away congratulating themselves that they've thought of all this. But in fact, nothing really happens afterwards, because there is never anybody there whose sole task is to follow it up. I began to realize that what is needed more than anything else is a project manager to take on the task of knitting all this together.
My name's Kay Horn, I'm the business connector for Tottenham, and my job is literally to sow some seeds and actually provide ongoing support to a lot of different charity and community groups. We're here at the Tottenham Boxing Academy, and this is an example of one of the charities I've been able to help.
I had no idea what a business connector was, and I didn't think we needed one. Somebody said, meet this lady. She's from Sainsbury's, and she then invited me to a summit meeting. And I found myself sitting around a table with 10 or 12 community groups from Tottenham. Now, I've lived and worked in Tottenham for 13 years. I'd never met any of them before.
The kids now have £8,000 to spend across the year, which the pod leaders go and get healthy lunches, so they're eating salads, and also being able to help Hannah, who's the chief exec, to write her business plan. So really just managing to match her with local people that can provide skills, some finances, but also that time and support.
She actually got people talking to each other. She became quite involved with our traders' partnership.
And one aimed at...
I think that's what we needed, something to bring us together. And I've got an arrangement now with a plumbing shop that he sends his customers to me and I send my customers to him. We just help each other.
The main reason I started Prime was because I was receiving so many letters from older people, over 50, who were being made redundant and basically shouting help.
At the age of 52, I lost my job due to illness. I approached the job centre and asked what the chances are of actually finding another paid employment, and they said not very likely.
It seems crazy to me to lose that degree of experience and the collective wisdom, and Prime was the result. Basically, I think it does the same sort of thing as for young people, only for the over 50s. Provides advice and hand-holding and mentoring for those who wish to start their own business.
Prime provided me with a lot of information that I didn't actually have to begin with. They were able to suggest workshops, most of them free of charge, that I could actually go to learn more about starting my own business.
There's an English version of Prime. There's a Welsh version as well, Prime Cymru. The interesting thing is frequently there's a much higher success rate of people, mature business startups, than the younger ones.
We're In-Kind Direct, and we distribute products from manufacturers and retailers to UK charities working at home and abroad. It's everything from toys, toiletries, cleaning supplies, appliances, sports goods. The reason why companies donate their products are varied. It might be that the product is slightly imperfect but usable. So it might be appliances in that unfashionable burgundy color from last year. It might be tools that are barcoded incorrectly, toilet paper that's gray, and companies don't sell gray toilet paper, but it works just as well. And by Charities receiving the goods from In Kind Direct, it means they save lots of money, which leaves them more money to spend on the people that they serve.
In Kind Direct is becoming incredibly sophisticated now. It is benefiting a lot of people in a remarkable way.
What's wonderful is the opportunity to go visit the Charities and to have Charities say, "We couldn't exist without you."
Yeah, absolutely. So that goes back to the definition of network, support.
Business in the community, of which the Prince of Wales has been our president for these past 27 years, stands for responsible business. How businesses conduct themselves, not how they spend their profits, but how they make their profits. So how they treat the planet, how they manage global complex supply chains, but also how they engage in the communities in which they live and work around key issues like education, employment, enterprise, and culture. Today we're gathered with our Ready for Work program, thinking about how we can help people that find themselves in the trap of homelessness. How do we help them break out of that cycle? And the thing that we, the business community, can provide is the confidence, the skills, the tools to get back into the world of work. So what we're doing here today is working with clients, helping them break this cycle, helping them understand what they need to do and how they might approach getting back into that world of work.
Yeah, not just find your next job, but build a career as well.
I was approaching 33 and I'd done a lot of jobs and I lost all my self-esteem. I thought my life was kind of over, basically.
It then relies on very far-sighted companies seeing the point of providing opportunities and work placements for those people who've been homeless, coming gradually out of homelessness and back into employment.
I mean, there are some outstanding people that I've met today, and the things that they're doing to try to get into work is exceptional. And if I can play a small part in helping them do that, then it's great for them, but it makes me feel good as well.
After doing 1 week of this work experience, you know, I feel that I could be more confident when going into companies now. It's going to be hard work, you know, but I know I have to put that in to get it back, you know, moving on up.